This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Okay, good morning everyone. Shalom Aleichem. This is your favorite part of the week. I know you usually like to hear this on Friday, but better early than never, as they say. So, a few questions on the Parsha. Rashi points out, it says, Vayikach Korach ben Yitzhar ben Kahas ben Levi. Why doesn't it say ben Yaakov? Because Yaakov Avinu asked for mercy not to be mentioned and associated. When he said, Uvekahalam al techad kavodi. Then Rashi says, Vehecha nizgar shamai. So where is Yaakov's name mentioned? So Rashi says in Divrei Hayamim, it says, Ben Avi Asaf, Ben Korach, Ben Yitzhar, Ben Kahas, Ben Levi, Ben Yisrael. I have a question. What's Rashi bothered by, and where is Yaakov's name mentioned? Maybe it's mentioned nowhere. Why does his name have to be mentioned? Is Rashi troubled by something? What's the question, where is his name mentioned? Who says his name is mentioned anywhere? Why should it be mentioned? Rashi says, Vayikach Korach ben Yitzhar ben Kahas ben Levi. Rashi wants to know, why doesn't it say Ben Yaakov? Because Yaakov davened not to be associated. So what's Rashi's question now? So where is his name mentioned? Why does his name have to be mentioned somewhere? I don't understand what Rashi is bothered by. Next, Pasuk Zayin. The way it's written, I don't understand. Moshe Rabbeinu is talking to Korach. Vayedaber el Korach. So he says, Zois asu. This is what you should do. Kechu lachem machtos. You should take machtos. Korach v'chol adosai. Korach and his whole Eda. Huh? Moshe is talking to Korach. It says, he should say, Zois asu kechu lachem machtos. Ata v'chol adoscha. Not Korach v'chol adosai. He's talking to Korach. Vayedaber el Korach. Should say, machtos. Ata v'chol adoscha. Well, all of a sudden Korach is like God. He's talking to him in third person. Why does he switch to third person? Perek Tezayin, Pasuk Zayin. A lot of people tell me they don't like this shiur, the Imponderables, because they don't want to hear questions. They want answers. Sorry, there are no answers. That's why I told you nobody's going to have answers. Okay, Perek Tezayin, Pasuk Tezvav. It says, Vayichar leMoshe ma'od. Moshe got very what? Translate the words. Angry, no? Rashi says Nitztaer, he was distressed. How does Rashi know that? Maybe it means he got angry. What's forcing Rashi to say it, not to translate the words literally? Moshe never got angry? What do you mean? Next week he got angry. Rashi says Bala kas, Bala klal tos. So why is Rashi, unless we don't find any mistake over here that Moshe Rabbeinu made, so it can't mean literally? But what about the simple meaning of the word? What about the simple reading of the psukim forces Rashi not to translate the word literally? Okay, tell you, these questions this week are good ones. I'm going to share with you, one second. Someone sent me a question this morning, and I guess I'll throw it out. My friend Baruch Tzvi Schlesinger wanted to know, Moshe Rabbeinu tells Korach, we only have one God, one Mishkan, and one Mizbeach. Aroin echad, Torah achas, Mizbeach echad, Kohen Gadol echad, and you're 250. The only thing is, why would Moshe Rabbeinu say Mizbeach echad? We don't. It's not even true. We have two Mizbeachos. That's not a good example of something we only have one of. We have two of them. I guess it means we only have one Mizbeach HaKetoras. Okay. Next. This is the best one of all. Moshe Rabbeinu says, I'm going to prove that I didn't do any of these things on my own. Again, what were Korach's challenges? The Nesios, the Kahuna Gedola. Says Rashi, La asoises kalamas ma'ela, sha'asisi al pi hadibor, la seis la'aroin Kahuna Gedola, ubanav sgane Kahuna, ve'elit safai nasi hakahasi. Why is Rashi saying that Moshe is saying, God told me to make Aaron's sons the assistant, We don't find ever Korach or Rashi pointing out that Korach was after the sons of Aaron. Korach never challenged that. Why is Moshe responding to Korach about something Korach never challenged? Korach never had a problem with Aaron's sons. Many times Rashi says he had a problem with the Aaron's Kuhuna Gedolah, and he had a problem with the Nasios. Why all of a sudden Moshe is like, don't bring up problems that somebody didn't make. Next, Ki Kadeshu. Right? These men are challenged to bring Ketores. When they die, so Hashem tells Moshe Rabbeinu, take the pans. They became a Klei Shares. The Asurim, they're Asur B'Hana, they became a Kli Shares. How did they become a Kli Shares? They brought Ketores Pesula, and that's why they died. They were Makdir, and they were Mechalel HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So now that it becomes Klei Shares? How does it become Klei Shares? If somebody brings Pasul Ketores in their backyard, it becomes a Klei Shares? It's disqualified avodah. It was such a bad avodah, they died on the spot. How could it become a Klei Shares? Okay. Parag Yud Zayin Pasuk Chavav. I'm doing the last two. Vayas Moshe ka'asher tziva Hashem oisai. Keinasa. Very verbose pasuk. It should say Vayas Moshe ka'asher tziva Hashem oisai. What do the words Keinasa add? Vayas Moshe ka'asher tziva Hashem oisai. Keinasa is, it already said that. Vayas Moshe ka'asher tziva Hashem oisai. What do Keinasa add? One last question. Vayomer Hashem el Aaron, Perek Yud Ches Pasuk Aleph. Vayomer Hashem el Aaron, Ata uvanecha veisavicha itach. Basically, Aaron is being charged to guard the Mikdash. Rashi interprets not Vayomer Hashem el Aaron, Vayomer Hashem leMoshe, to tell Aaron. How does Rashi know that? Maybe it means Hashem told Aaron. How does Rashi know Vayomer Hashem el Aaron means Vayomer Hashem el Moshe, to tell Aaron? Okay, so regarding this, I see the Sifsei Chachamim says on the spot that in the pasuk before, the Bnei Yisrael said to Moshe, Moshe, we're all going to die. So it's reasonable that if it says Vayomer Hashem el Aaron, why doesn't Moshe Rabbeinu respond to the Bnei Yisrael? It must be that when Bnei Yisrael told Moshe, we're going to die, Moshe asked God, so what should we do? And Vayomer Hashem el Aaron must then be that Hashem is telling Moshe to tell Aaron. Based on the context of the last conversation in the Psukim before, namely that the Bnei Yisrael spoke to Moshe, we're going to die. So this must be some kind of way that their concern is being addressed. Okay, Rabbi Isai, thank you for joining today. We'll see everybody Monday at 10:45, at 11:45. Okay, have a good day, everyone. Bracha v'atzlacha. Have a good Shabbos. Kol tov.
And safe trip.
Thank you. Kol tov. Bye-bye.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.